Thank you very much. So by this time, I think that you have understood that 2012 is going to be another historical step for the development of Dassault system. We have added the new brands, we have opened new industries, we have reinforced our distribution channel, we have re-engineered our platform to serve product and business people. So the last step in the re-engineering of our company, it is to have a new strategy. As you know, a strategy for a company, it is the backbone. It sets the path and the direction for every single employee. And what we want to do is a strategy called social, industry, experiences. Every single of these three keywords has a profound meaning that is going to transform not only the way that Dassault system thinks in terms of which product we bring to market, but especially how our customers are going to use our platform. So why we selected the first word as social? Social is the new way of doing business in the era of social media, in the era where the consumers took the power to discuss and to pretend which kind of products they want through social media with every single industry. Social is the indispensable way that every single company needs to have. Structured way of working, an unstructured way of working using a social application is the need that today industries have. What does it mean? If you look at this chart, you can understand that a company, it is nothing else than a big network. Whether you look at the industry internally, whether you look at the ecosystem of the industry externally, and especially to the extended ecosystem that every single industry needs to work with, call it education, research, or even consumers, today is no more the case where engineers can work just in their world. They need to open up to the cross-discipline of their industry. Social application permits marketing to connect with designers, designers with engineers, engineers with sales. So social responds to one of the key challenges of the modern industry. The second word, which is industry, responds to the key challenge of simplifying the complex business environment that the industry of today is facing. Through industry, what we want to do is enriching the portfolio of Dassault system with industry experiences that are an assembling, if you want, of the best capabilities of any of the brand application that are part of the 3D experience platform to serve a specific value creation process in each of the industry we serve. The third keyword, which is completing this navigation through the new strategy of Dassault system, is experience. Experiences, it is what counts the most for winning today in a market. Why so? Because consumers in any industry buy experiences. Today's market are commoditized. In order to cut through the clutter and have the distinctiveness that is needed to have a competitive advantage, it is no more enough to create more attributes to a product. Experiences need to be thought. iPhone did it, iPhone understood, among others examples, in very commoditized market, how to create experiences. Rather than thinking in terms of adding features and functions to a normal phone, they thought to recreate the experience of the category. And in one product, they gave the attributes of the phone, the service of the content that was required by consumers. These are experiences, and experiences are required by any single industry, whether you call it a driving experience for transportation and mobility, flying experience for aerospace and defense industry, or whatever experience for every single industry. Experiences are bigger than products. Our clients understand this, but they just don't know how to connect the dots within their company in order to create the difference in their own market. So by applying social industry experience strategy to what we have in portfolio, and therefore how do we serve our clients, we are capable of offering industry experiences. So each of the bubbles that you see around a car is representing a solution, an industry experience solution that has been created, packaged, and priced using all the brand application of our 3D experience platform in order to serve one of these key challenges. The company values or the consumer values are what really counts for any of the industry. This is what I mean when I speak about simplifying the complexity of the modern business of the industries. This approach, it is giving in just one package solution everything that is needed for a company, for example, to have a value which is active safety, a car which requires almost no control and therefore zero accident impact for as a driver or for the pedestrian that are in front of me. So simplicity and flexibility, it is the real value of 3D experience platform. The fact of having an enormous richness in terms of brand portfolio give us the power of opening any of our application and reconfiguring this application to serve one of the value that each of the industry is looking at. So the result of the new strategy, it is not only to have a rich portfolio that goes beyond the brand grouping that we do have already, but it is really into the simplification of the go-to-market that we want to have by pre-configured industry solution. But more than this, is a new horizon in how our client will work by using the 3D experience platform. So what does it mean? It means that we are solving the historical equation, or if you want, doubt, dilemma of the IT department of our customer, whether to adopt long solution, long time or costly deployment, layered by layer by layer, versus do I need to go to point solution. This is no more the trade-off that we are discussing with the client. By using the brand approach, they can go at the speed that they want by adding a brand application that are configurable together. Going with an industry experience, they go to the point solution if you want, the same flexibility of a point solution, but building IP as they go. Because every industry solution has intrinsically every single value of the platform, from the backbone to the memory, to the modeling, to the social application, to the information intelligence, all configured to serve one of the value. This is the reason why we are announcing that a new era has just opened. The new horizon of 3D experience, it is the next step after the PLM. It is not just about product lifecycle management, it is about business lifecycle management. It is an engineered business experience that we want to offer to our client. So, in other words, what we are proposing to the world of the industry today is to go from discipline collaboration to social industry, from product modeling to business modeling using our platform, from document management to experience management, from search to dashboard intelligence, and from product attributes to consumer experiences. So what we are saying, in other words, is that the 3D experience platform is going to significantly help and especially simplify the complex world of IT that our customers in any industry are facing. Our bet today and for the next 10 years is that any single industry in the world won't need anymore all the system that they are using today. Two systems probably will stay in the market, ERP needed for the financial operation of a company, and the 3D experience platform. This is the way that we think the world ahead is going to move. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and that is a Leonardo da Vinci citation, it's not me. Thank you very much. I'm finished.
경청해 주셔서 감사드립니다.
We are going to take the question. We're going to take the question, but I would like to do a small demo. As a CEO of my company, speaking about 3D experience means that we should be able to show how easy it can be in the future. What you see here is a revolutionary product for natural sketching. That many design offices in the world are now testing. And we get incredible success also in a sector that Mrs. Menghini is promoting, which is the fashion sector on the consumer goods, on consumer packaged goods sector. So it's becoming very easy to have a smile. And of course, all this can then be used to do more sophisticated design. What I have not presented in this sketcher is that it's a 3D sketcher. Now, let me show you briefly another type of application that shows the mobility and the power of CATIA modeling on tablet. So you can see here very easy ways to do design. Also, thanks to the power of the modeling technology, we can change this design very quickly. It gives you an idea, just with one finger, how quickly you can do ideation, design, and share this. And you have, of course, the compass to do the social sharing, search for information, and create incredible set of 3D content, such as what you have today on our cloud with 3D VR cloud. Whereby if you key in a very famous interior architect, Mr. Dixon from UK, you can find his entire collection of products on the cloud. So he can get advice from potential customer. All products are first virtual, and if customers, once they buy them, he will decide to produce them. Thank you very much.
네, 감사합니다.
I speak here or I go there? Okay. Any of the 12 industries that Dassault Systèmes serve has done his own analysis, and something like 8 to 12 industry experience has been thought, defined. In the next 3 years, more than 100 industry experiences will be put in the market, in any industry.
Example, pharmaceutical tracking process. Another example is consumer first moment of truth consumer experience.
Consumers' first experience moment of truth.
Which is basically the simulation of when a consumer is taking a consumer product and making the decision to buy it or not. Agree? Electrical vehicle journey from Seoul to Daegu. How much energy going through the exact journey? What is the energy bill? What will be the power management? Those are good examples of what we call industry experiences. GEMCOM International is a world leader in doing modeling on simulation of mining. Today, natural resources is a major preoccupation for the planet. The GDP of the mining industry is $1.8 trillion. This industry has not been using a lot of software modeling and simulation to improve the quality, the safety, the efficiency, on the environmental risk impact during exploitation of mining. We believe at DASSAULT system that we can expand the current GEMCOM solutions by creating a new brand that will help to have an accurate model of the planet, the natural resources, water, mining, and other natural resources, and improve the quality of exploitation to reduce environmental impact and reduce risk and improve, of course, efficiency. So please remember that the mission of DASSAULT system is modeling and simulation to create 3D experiences in order to improve and harmonize product, nature, and life. Therefore, we need to address modeling and simulation of product, nature, and life.
Not really. Social industry experience is a way of summarizing a way of thinking solution for our customer. It is not about partners or development partners. It work. So to have a pragmatic example, how to create a social industry experience and therefore a configured package which uses the modules, if you want, of even the components of every single of the brand portfolio of the DASSAULT system is by asking the question that our customer ask themselves. That is, what my ultimate consumer value the most? So in whatever the category, is it the consumer interested in having this or that? When you think in this way, you know which kind of software they need to connect the dots, and therefore which type of capabilities needs to be activated inside the company. So even more pragmatic example, when we ask to customers that are, for example, in fashion, what your consumers value the most, or what you as an industry value the most, there is the simple answer that is my store and my collection. By answering, therefore, these two keywords, we know exactly what does it mean to produce for a customer something that connects the dot for him in order to create the best fast fashion collection. From the moment that the designers are talking to each other through social networks till the moment that the design becomes manufactured and therefore arrives to the store. This is what I mean. by thinking as the industry thinks, therefore in an integrated way, we are capable of using all the brand application of Dassault system to follow exactly the same thinking process, and therefore to package exactly what is needed to let them speed up the process. May I add just to ensure that there is the right understanding, just one thing. It is the whole difference between looking at the world through the eyes of geeks or through the eyes of businessmen. If we ask to our client, what is your challenge? And my client, it is an IT person, is going to answer, it is program management, it is design engineering. But if I ask to the same client, what is your business challenge? He's going to answer differently. That is the difference between providing product solution or business solution.
바쁘신데 참석해 주셔서 다시 한번 감사드립니다. 감사합니다.